I have a friend who's very dear to me. Maybe it is because I see a lot of myself in her, or maybe it is because we have such a deep understanding connection, but there's one thing that upsets me from time to time when I talk to her. It seems like she's not living her life to the fullest, not feeling her feelings to the fullest. Sometimes when I talk to her, she seems like a bottled up version of herself. Not because she wants to be, but because she was taught from a young age to be that way. And now it just feels natural to her. And I can see parts of myself in that as well. But I'm giving my all to change it. To grow, even when people may not like who I am. To say what I think and feel, even when others disagree. To be honest about how things make me feel, without obsessing over how the other person will react. It makes me sad to see it, because I know exactly how it feels. And I cannot do it for her. I wholeheartedly hope that one day she finds the courage to be herself, to listen to her heart. Because it is all there. You know it. It is that little sting you feel when you do something to please somebody else, even though it goes against what you feel. When you limit yourself, choke back your words, tone down your behavior, try not to be too much. But you are not too much. Maybe you are just around people who do not know what to do with all of you. Of course, this does not mean you should never consider other people. It does not mean you should be careless or disrespectful. But there's a difference between being considerate and making yourself smaller. If someone constantly needs you to be quieter, softer, easier, less emotional, less excited, less yourself, then maybe they are not asking for respect. Maybe they are asking you to disappear. And I hate seeing people disappear just so somebody else can stay comfortable. I hate it when people make others feel miserable because they cannot be bothered to look for the problem or the solution within themselves. When the thought is always, no, it has to be the other person. Nothing can ever be wrong with me. And this results in so many people feeling miserable because somebody else made them feel that way. Do not build your life around people who only like you when you are easy to handle. Find someone, even if it is only one person, who likes you for you. Because you're weird, because you laugh too loudly, because you dress in bright colors, because you tap your feet constantly, because you're blunt and never beat around the bush. There will always be people who like you for being you, the true you. Not the smaller version of yourself that society made you believe you had to be. And the sad thing is, most people do not even mean to make you smaller. They are caught up in their own lives, their own struggles, their own unhappiness. They also had people telling them who they should be. But somebody needs to break that cycle, and maybe that somebody is you. There's a lot of power in that. The power to encourage people, to truly listen to what is important to someone, to become a solid presence in someone else's fragile life. And at the same time, you break free from the shackles that held you captive. You open the door to expressing yourself, maybe even to discovering what you want to be vocal about. You find the version of yourself that was locked away by others. After all, we are deeply social beings. We need people around us. We need our herd. We often regulate our emotions through other people. And even if you're an introvert like me and social situations are generally draining, there's still moments when meeting your friends or family is the only thing that helps you feel better. That is why it's so important to pay attention to who you surround yourself with. Because the people around you affect every part of your life. How you think, how you dress, how you behave, how you eat, work, talk, and feel. Everything. And when you surround yourself with people who tell you to shut up, not to fear, not to laugh that way, not to support that thing, not to question yourself, it will fuck you up. One thing that can help bring you out of this is your gut, your heart. both know more than you think, even when you do all the wrong things, even when you act like somebody else. Deep down, we rarely lose track of who we are completely. Sometimes, at certain points in life, we just do our best to lock ourselves away. So listen to your heart. It will tell you how to move forward. When you are in a bad spot, this can mean losing people who are dear to you. Because sadly, just because you like someone does not mean they are good for you. And people can change. That is what this is all about. If you can change, maybe they can too. But please do not wait for them to change. Some people never change. Either they do not want to, or they simply cannot. I know this does not sound too appealing, but I assure you it will get better. You will get to know new people with new ways of thinking, new beliefs, and different ways of treating others. And maybe they will be a better fit for you. For my friend, I hope that someday she sees what I see in her. I hope she realizes that she does not need to bend herself around everyone else, that she can just be herself. And yes, maybe she will lose some friends, but maybe those people were never really her friends to begin with. Because she is such a great person. And I believe you are too. I just wish for her to be the happiest she can be. Right now, I do not fully see that, but I believe in her. I will support her, and maybe someday she will see it too. But it is up to her. Thanks for watching, and as always, be kind.